Alright y'all, so the movie starts with Ash and them doing their thing, then we cut to Shaman moving around in the grass. She finds a little pond to drink at, then Dialga showed up because, you know, managing time can be very taxing on the body, so he stops for a sip of water, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all drink y'all water so you can be big and strong like Dialga. Ironically, the problem child had a problem with that, so he snuck Dialga while he was drinking, and he was like, "Hey yo, what the?" Giratina grabbed Dialga, meanwhile Shaman, who was literally a couple feet away from this, is like, "Oh, they boxing." She got caught in the wind, then landed on Dialga's tail. Whole time, Giratina's trying to pull him down under. Not even 5 minutes into the movie and we already boxing. This movie was made for me. Giratina slams Dialga into the ground, then put him in a headlock, but Dialga was able to shake him off. He tried to escape, but Giratina was like,
"I don't know why you thought you was getting away, cuh. Come back here and box."
Shaman is high-key terrified right now, so she starts using Seed Flare and just lets the clip go. That attack sent her back to the real world, so Dialga tried to leave also, but Giratina wasn't having none of that. But luckily, Giratina ain't all that, so. The portal closed behind Dialga, so Giratina tried making a new one, but he couldn't go through, leaving him stuck in the reverse world. Ain't I seen this trope before? Reusing ideas again, I see. So Giratina's stuck in a time loop and Shaman is being swept away into the city. Now we cut to Ash and them about to grub down and oh my gosh, Ash, no way you was about to eat with your hands looking like you just gave a Q50 a hand job. I know for a fact if I was Ash and I came in with them dirty hands, my mom would have turned into Zenitsu so fast. Now everyone's grubbing down, having a good time until Shaman popped up and started munching on their food. That caused a whole debacle and now she's getting a bath. She got a fever, so they rushed her over to the Pokemon Center, and here go the Brizzler at it again. You'd think after 11 years a brother would come to his senses, but I guess not. At least he got Olivia. Where am I? Oh, we took you to the Pokemon Center and Nurse Joy healed you. Healed? Do y'all know who I am? I don't need healing. You mad ungrateful for the gratitude Pokemon. Anyway, Shaman was basically rage baiting the whole time, but she was also telling the gang that she has to go to the flower garden so she can fly off into the sunset. Not even seconds after they left the Pokemon Center, Team Rocket got their hands on Shaman, then Giratina got his hands on them. Dawn and Ash got sucked into the reverse world, and not too long after, Giratina found them, so Pikachu tried using Thunderbolt, but I mean, it's Giratina, what are you gonna do? Piplup did actually land a hit on Giratina, but all that's telling me is that Giratina is dodging the ones with the Son of Arceus. Old dude from earlier showed up and told them not to piss off Giratina, so he led them to a safe spot. My name is Newton Graceland, and according to my peers, I'm the smartest of them all. Clothes all raggedy. He gotta be lying. Yo, when's the last time you saw a barber, dog? I'm saying, oh, yee haircut. Newton goes over how the reverse world works, and turns out he's been here for 5 years. This man's been roommates with this ghost demon slug for the past 5 years. At what point do you call it quits? You know the way out. How much they pay you to do this? Cause I'll tell you one thing, they would have had to pay me a bag. Toxic clouds kept appearing everywhere, and that was due to Palkia getting jumped back in Alamos Town. So again, it's all Palkia's fault. If bro was just better, we wouldn't have been in this situation. Giratina saw this and didn't like the fact that they were wrecking his crib, so now he has it out for Dialga. I don't know why he's not going after Palkia, cause clearly he's the weakest link, but okay. Giratina spun back on them and caught Shaman, but she baited him with Substitute. Ash and them were able to escape, but Team Rocket, not so much. Back with old dude over here, he locks onto Shaman and is now on the move. I'm still trying to figure out what this man looks like. He looks like somebody, I know it. Back in the overworld, Ash is still falling for the rage bait, then Kakashi pulls up on them. I'ma just call him any white hair character I know at this point. The group make a run for it, so they boarded this train to get away from them. On the train, this guy pulled out some Gracidia flowers, and that caused Shaman to turn into the Blinding Lights video. But nah, it was actually her sky form that she changed into. Then not long after, the Magna Ops found them, but the difference now is that she can box, so they ain't scary no more. Pikachu, Piplup, and Shaman put on a generational performance, making easy work out of the Magnemites. Y'all not ready for this action. Then after all that, Ash and them leave on a boat to the flower garden. They're all having a good time, and I ain't gonna lie, this look beautiful. Like, this is art right here. Perfect mix of 2D and 3D. We cut back to Killua, and it's revealed that he and Newton used to be research partners, but for some reason, he's here and Newton's still kicking it with Giratina. And that's all they give us. So what's the point? A portal opened to the reverse world, but since Shaman got her wings, she's been on timing. So she said, man, screw all that talk. If Giratina wanna box, let's fight. That's the loudest I've been in the past 2 months. Oh my. Shaman shot an energy ball at Giratina and was like, all right, Giratina, run them ones.
Pipe down, bro. You can't handle me yet.
Pikachu tried helping out and he actually landed a hit. Not that it really mattered though. After spamming energy ball for like 3 minutes, the sun went down and that caused her to revert back to her normal form. So now Giratina's locked onto them. Pikachu used Thunderbolt, redirecting Giratina. Then he shot a Will-O-Wisp at them, almost getting a collateral. Then they met up with Newton, but unfortunately they couldn't catch a break because they got snuck, and now Shaman's in Tengen's capture. Toshiro? For the last time. That is not my name. My name is Zero. Oh, for real? I didn't even know that. That's the problem. You've never given me the respect I deserve. So now, I'm gonna take it. What do you mean take? I'm gonna make this world my own. You really still on that? It's been years, Nier. That's not my name. You know what? Bet. Say no more. Yo, what is this movie, bro? Zero tried killing them with the toxic gas to force Shaman to use Seed Flare. Throughout the movie, Shaman thought that Giratina was trying to eat her, but all he wanted was to leave the reverse world to fight Dialga. Okay, low-key, that last part isn't really confirmed, but if I was Giratina, I'd probably be doing that too. Once everyone, including Giratina, escaped the reverse world, Jiraiya used the machine that Newton built to capture Giratina. Can't say I'm surprised, we got too much time left in the movie. Then we get a flashback of when all this beef started between these two, and apparently Newton realized that tormenting Pokemon, despite their status, is wrong. But Todoroki wasn't with that ideology, so he just decided to go mental, and now he's pretty much about to kill Giratina. They just so happened to end up at a field of great Sedia flowers, so Shaman was able to turn back into her sky form and went after Giratina, with Ash and Dawn right behind her. And why they keep leaving my man Brock behind? He had no clue what was going on throughout the entire movie and no one even cared to inform him. Justice for Brock, man. Shaman easily handles the Magnezone. Meanwhile, Ash and Dawn are basically doing nothing, but whatever, bro. The movie almost over. They couldn't free Giratina from the outside, so they were gonna have to go in. Then Shaman got hit, so they made a little detour. Newton went into the ship while Ash, Dawn, and Shaman took care of the Pokemon from the outside. Newton tried convincing Zero to stop, but he ain't realized that he's a side character in a Pokemon movie that ain't even relevant to the plot. He has zero importance to the anime. Newton was able to hack the system and turn it off, freeing Giratina. Say you swear, it's over just like that? It's the fact that bro took pride in stealing Newton's machine. He had Giratina in his grasp for like 10 minutes and you failed already? I was expecting some kind of hacking battle between him and Newton, kind of like Felicity and that B-girl from season 1 of The Flash. But nope, he just willingly let the man stop him with no pushback. What are they cooking in this movie? While the ship was falling, Giratina fell into the lake and Zero was able to escape before it crashed into the mountain. Everyone thought Giratina died, but he actually wasn't. Then Shaman popped a med mist, bringing Giratina back to health. Hey, let's go. I ain't gonna lie, I did not think he was gonna make it.
You know me, big bro.
Big bro? Everything was going great until Zero popped out with the dimensional dropship from Tenkai Knights. I just dropped some elite ball knowledge for y'all. Please don't let me down in the comments. He got hit with Flash Cannon, then escaped into the reverse world thanks to stealing Giratina's power. He tried killing them from the reverse world, so Giratina went in with Ash and Shaman not too far behind. And thanks to all the commotion, Regigigas wanna wake up and start something. Why is he in this movie? His name ain't even in the title. It's like when those two popular kids fight and that third person come in trying to be relevant. Like, come on, bro. Giratina shot Zero with Aura Sphere, then Ash and Shaman came in with the third party. And if you don't believe me on this being Aura Sphere, here, fact check me, I dare you. In an attempt to stop the glacier from moving further, Dawn sends out arguably the worst Pokemon to deal with this situation, but at least she ain't doing it alone. Giratina tried using Dragon Claw, but that turned into him getting slammed into some ice. He dodged Zero's attack, then shot him again with Aura Sphere. Meanwhile, Ash and Shaman were getting their 5 damage points per game. They eventually matched in attacks, but them doing that was causing the glacier to move even faster. But then Regigigas finally showed up after spending 5 to 6 business days in that chair. I know he got some against Arceus because of his ability, but knowing him, he probably ain't figured that out until like millions of years later. He called up some Mamoswines to help with the glacier. Meanwhile, Giratina is getting cooked by his own bag. This like if Kyrie hit a shake and bake on Jamal Crawford. Ash was able to stop Zero, but that little scooter thing he had broke, so he might be cooked. Zero tried justifying his actions, but face it, bro. You low-key a lame villain. Like, what was the point in all this? Zero tried killing Ash with the toxic cloud, so Shaman absorbed it while Giratina was holding them down. Then as a last-ditch effort, she said flower power. Giratina shot Zero out of the reverse world, frying his ship and erasing all of his data. Twice is crazy. Shaman was able to escape, but Ash and Giratina stayed behind to fix the reverse world and the real world, then they returned home soon after. Alright, I'm gonna catch y'all. Still gotta find Dialga and settle this beef. Also, have you seen Arceus yet? No? Why? You know what? I'm gonna let you find out. And that's the movie. Normally, I'll be doing the outro right now, and while I am about to, I'm gonna do something different. In my Discord, we had a monotype tournament, and I said that whoever won the tournament would get the chance to say something in the outro of my newest video. So I'm gonna turn it over to the winner of said tournament, Freaky Girl 67. I didn't even think about that name until now. What's that about?
Hello. You may be wondering why Titan isn't doing this outro. I actually won rights to do an outro for a Titan video. You may be wondering how. Well, I won tournaments that Titan was able to record twice in a row. And now, you may be wondering, what tournaments? How do I compete in one? Well, Titan has a Discord that you can join, which is hopefully linked in the description. And you can meet many cool people there. For example, I'll flash their YouTubes on the screen right now. Pandemonium and McStupidly, and he has a second channel called McTupidly. I'd plug the other ones, but unfortunately, they either did not want to or did not have a channel to plug. Also, you may have heard on Titan's, which video was it? I believe it was his Sinnoh Gym Battles video. He has a gaming channel, and he's going to be doing ZA on it. And he might continue his run of Run and Bun. So if you want to sit for a few hours watching him struggle, that's your chance. He also usually streams the tournaments on there, so now's your chance to become a star. I'd like to thank Titan for letting me do this outro. My luck for helping me win the tournament. Peace out.
I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this. God bless, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.